Okay, so I'm still combing through the WPATH files that Michael Schellenberger and his team at Public just released, but I just want to thank him for acknowledging an uncomfortable truth that so many well-intentioned people have been ignoring for far too long. The truth is that while the LGBTQ plus umbrella includes gays and lesbians, it doesn't always support our interests. In fact, right now, it's actually marginalizing us. So, for decades, gay women fought to be acknowledged in a society that frankly dismissed our relationships because no relationship was considered real unless it involved a man. But thankfully, over time, we made progress and minds evolved, opened. So when Mariel Hemingway kissed Roseanne Barr in primetime television 30 years ago, it was the lesbian equivalent of Neil Armstrong taking that first giant step on the moon. I mean, we'd entered a bold new era. Gay women were no longer just tolerated, we were encouraged to embrace and even celebrate our identity. And suddenly everything changed. Now it feels like we're taking a giant step backwards. Now we're expected to believe that if we don't fit the traditional notion of how a woman should look or dress or act, well, then we're probably a man. And we're encouraged to undergo hormone therapy and even surgery to affirm our new male identity. Now we're told that if we prefer a relationship with someone who is also a woman by birth, not by choice, well, that doesn't make us lesbian. That makes us transphobic. And as all this is happening, we gay women are expected to simply stay quiet, play along, and say nothing. Well, last year I decided to speak up, and I wrote an article on Medium expressing my concerns. And within 24 hours, it was removed for violating community guidelines prohibiting hate speech. Now, think about that. In 30 years, lesbians have gone from being supported for celebrating our sexual preference to being shamed as haters for expressing our sexual preference. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to be a young girl now, feeling uncomfortable with your body during puberty, not wanting to wear dresses, or maybe preferring toy trucks instead of dolls, and being told that these are signs that you're not really a girl, that you're actually a boy. To be told that if you're one of these girls and you grew up liking other women, well, you're not a gay woman, you're probably a man. Instead of empowering girls by broadening their sense of identity and what they can look like and how they can act and how they can dress, we've completely regressed to an outdated binary mindset that urges nonconforming girls to think they're boys. Instead of being encouraged to explore their attraction to other girls, they're encouraged to become straight in a male body. I mean, come on, let's be honest. This is not a mindset that supports the gay and lesbian community. This is actually homophobic. So what's ironic is that so much of the progress that gay women have made is now being undone by the very people who helped us make that progress. But what's truly painful is that these same people refuse to see what's happening to us. They're denying our experience, they're gaslighting us, and they're refusing to face the uncomfortable truth. So I'm hoping with all my heart that the WPATH files will change this. I am praying that the people who've ignored what young girls and women like me have been experiencing will finally open their eyes, that what's in those pages and those files from the mouths of doctors treating our children will get them to pay attention. You see, I believe we can, and we all should, live in a world where every person is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of what they look like or the gonads they were born with. We should be encouraging all of our children to embrace their bodies and not be compelled to change them simply because they feel uncomfortable or because they don't fit a stereotype. Every one of us deserves to be accepted and respected for who we are now, not for who others think we should be. Peace out.